You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Ergo Proxy. Hi Ruronis, this is your pal Rurouni K95 here. Today's anime review, we get to cover a brand new anime series that I haven't been done for the first time. For today's anime review is Ergo Proxy. Ergo Proxy is a Japanese cyberpunk suspense anime television series produced by Manglobe, directed by Shuko Murase, and written by Dai Sato. The series ran for 23 episodes from February to August 2006 on the Wow Wow satellite network. It is set in the future where humans and auto-rave androids coexist peacefully until a virus gives the robots its self-awareness, causing them to commit a series of murders. Inspector Ray L. Mayer is assigned to investigate, discovering there is more complicated plot behind that involves humanoid species known as Proxy, who are the subject of secret government experiments. So let's review Ergo Proxy for today's anime review. Let's begin. When a series of mysterious attacks involving Cogito is infected, Autorave's Akira Ray I is assigned to investigate and encounters a humanoid monster. Later, she is attacked by two of these monsters at her home. Ray 1 struggles to convince her peers of her encounters with monsters, which she learns are called Proxy. She is removed from the investigation and finds that Iggy has had his memories of recent events erased. Meanwhile, Vincent finds himself on the run from a Proxy and then the city's authorities. Romdau is no longer a safe haven for Vincent. He is tried to avoid capture by the authorities. Yeah. As he flees, he comes across the infected Autoreiv Pinot. Pinot then shows him the way to escape from Romdo to the outside world. Ray 1 struggles to contact Vincent and uncover the true nature of his involvement with the Proxy as well. Yeah. Vincent and Pino are taken by a small commune, the inhabitants of which make a living off the refuse dump from the dome. Meanwhile, Raul plans his move to locate and capture Vincent. Ray1 braves the outside world in order to bring Vincent back to the Romda. While there, Raul commences his plans to capture Vincent by attacking the commune with patrol drones. Ray1's environmental suit is damaged and Vincent is injured in the attack. Ray1's suspicions are confirmed that there is a link between Vincent and Proxies. Ray1's life becomes endangered when she falls ill after exposure to the harsh environment. Hody hatches a cunning plan to trick Raul in return to Romdo. Quinn leads a group on an escape from the commune using the rabbit. Ray1 recovers from her illness and wanders through the facility where she stumbles upon Romdo's artificial birthing system. Dallas finds her and the two discuss the purpose and relevance of the dome. Meanwhile, Vincent makes his way to Mosque, his birthplace, with Pino and the survivors from the drone attack. Back in Romdale, Ray1 reunites with Iggy. Alice also reveals that the entity called Monad Proxy was pilfered from Mosque and is a life force, made up of indestructible armata cells comparable to the gods. Proxies are connected to the continued survival of humans in this post-apocalyptic world. The trio is suddenly attacked by a group of infected auto-raves sent by Raul, and Ray1 appears to be wounded during the fight. On the rabbit, Pino and Vincent are left alone after the death of their companions. The episode ends with Dallas falling out of Ray1's death certificate as well. Yep. Vincent and Pino are caught in the middle of the battle between humans and autoraves. Commander Patical takes them and reveals that the remaining inhabitants of Halos are fighting to protect their womb artificial birthing system similar to Romdo's from invading autoraves. When the two soldiers are in capability killed, Vincent and Eno are imprisoned next to a deranged woman with preaches of moonlight and awakening as the humans are gradually overtaken by the autoraves. Commander Paticatl attempts to escape but is killed by the female proxy responsible for the soldiers' deaths. Vincent, now in his proxy form, fights and kills her, seemingly draining her energy through his eyes. The entire battle is narrated by the woman from the prison, who then dies from her injuries. Soon after, a mysterious man with long blonde hair arrives and examines the dead proxy as well. Vincent awakens under the care of the blonde man from the last episode, Kazkiss Hauer, an alcoholic addicted to red wine. He is the supervisor of the Asura Dome as well. Yeah. Their exchanges become extremely strained after Pino stumbles upon the army of now inactive auto-raves responsible for the destruction of Halos. Kazkiss reveals himself as the proxy of sunlight and explains that the female proxy has in his lover, Cynex, the proxy of moonlight and supervisor of the Halos. He perceives Vincent as her replacement, but becomes enraged when it appears as though Vincent has no memories of his past. Through a fight, Kazkiss forces Vincent to come to terms with his true nature as Ergo Proxy, the proxy of death before dying, and reuniting spiritually with the Cynics. Vincent then joins Pino on the Rabbit, and the two continue their trip to Mosque. Disturbed by the recent events, Raul questions the future of Ramdau after threatening dead Dallas. Raul resigns his position as so that he may continue the research on the proxy monad Dallas. However, he has his own plans for the type of research he wishes to perform. Yeah. It is revealed that it was not Raul, but the administration that attempt to assassinate Ray1. Meanwhile, Ray1 and Iggy explore a strange antiquated dome inhabited only by primitive auto-raves as well. Vincent finds a strange bookstore and even a stranger old man, where he discovers more about his true nature. Stumbling through a series of dreamlike sequences, he's prodded to recall more of his past and more about the history of what befell the Earth. Ray1 and Iggy catch upon the Santizon. Vincent tells Ray1 that he is a proxy, but she refuses to believe him. Vincent and Pino take off in the Rabbit. However, Ray1 and Iggy follow after Ray1 completes the testing gun capable of killing proxies on Vincent. He convinces his love about her, for her actually. The group is confronted by a vagrant proxy and his companion Autorave, and Ray1 puts her new weapon to use. RE1 sends a conflicted Iggy back to Ramdau and joins Vincent on his quest for the truth. The homeless Autorave retrieves his master's body from a confused Iggy and drags him back to the room. Iggy realizes it is an identical womb room. The infected Iggy, reflecting on his duty, becomes enraged and kidnaps Ray1, setting out to kill Vincent, that he believes he has turned Ray1 against him. Ray1 is again confronted by the homeless Autorave, but is saved by Iggy, who sacrifices himself to save her. While resting in a long-abandoned dome, the strange occurrences takes place, and the trio lives are endangered. Finding himself in a bizarre live game show, Vincent's trivia knowledge is put to the test as he battles for his life. When winds die out, the trio stand above the center zone, and Ray1 finds herself struggling to hold on to her sanity. Ramdau is on high alert comes as the search for the fugitive Raul, who plans to activate a deadly weapon. Meanwhile, the trio discovers strange humanoids living inside a toxic cave system at this point. So the trio reach the devastated Mosque, Vincent's home city, and find that the truth leads back to Ramdau comes. Pino explores the mysterious Smile Land in the Nakama and confronts the creator of the city. By this time, Vincent finds himself trapped within Ray1's consciousness and observes powerlessly and events unfold. A cogito outbreaks through the Ramdau and the city falls into chaos. Raul incites the people into revolt, pushing them to hunt down and kill all the auto-raves at this point. So, as the city continues to crumble comes, and Vincent and Ray1 encounter Proxy 1, Raul is overcome with regret and despair and sets out to find Pino. Pieces are played and revelations are uncovered as the final fight commences. Monad makes her return and tries to convince Vincent to join her, as you know. And that's my review on the anime review Ergo Proxy. So, we're in safe hands with my newest anime review on Ergo Proxy. It's not like I have not reviewed live-action Wonder Woman movie or Wonder Woman 1984. Anyways, the series Ergo Proxy which is heavily influenced by physiology, philosophy, and Gnosticism, features a combination of two-dimensional 2D digital cell animation, 3D computer modeling, and digital special effects after its release in Japan. The anime was licensed for a DVD released by Gineon Entertainment with a subsequent television broadcast on Fuse in the United States. The show is also distributed to Australian, British, and Canadian anime markets since its release. Ergo Proxy has received mostly favorable reviews, which praise its stories and visual themes as well. So the story begins in a futuristic dome city called the Rome to protect its citizens after a global disaster of thousands of years prior in its utopia, and humanoids, also known as the auto-raves, coexist peacefully under a total management system. That's how the series is about how as well. And speaking of which, the production on Ergo Proxy, however, Ergo Proxy was directed by Shuko Marase, with Dai Sato as serving as a chief writer and Naoyuki Anda as a character designer. The anime was originally announced as the MIP TV trade show in France as a 23-episode TV series. Manglobe initially approached Shuko Marase with a bare-bones vision for a futuristic detective thriller, which included the title, a plot outline for 3 episodes, and a design concept for Ramdo, but beyond that they let him develop the idea towards a more existentialist slant as well. Yep. Especially on how they made Ergo Proxy as well. In Japan, Ergo Proxy aired on a pay TV satellite broadcasting network WoW from February 25th, 2006, until its conclusion on August 12th, 2006. Ergo Proxy was released by Gineon Entertainment onto 9 volumes from May 25th, 2006 to January 25th, 2007. The series was licensed by Gineon Entertainment for the Region 1 release, which began on November 21st, 2006, and spanned 6 volumes. The English dub of Ergo Proxy premiered on a pay TV channel Fuse from June 9th, 2007 to November 24th, 2007 in the United States of America, and the complete DVD collection was later released in December 2008 as well. Just before Funimation announced the agreement with distributing titles from Gineon, which had a lot to do with under the Anime Classics label, when it was released as a 4-disc complete Blu-ray box collection. And as for at this point for Ergo Proxy, which is one of those Gineon titles, is what Funimation had a lot to do with. Ergo Proxy, however, overall received mostly positive reviews, with critics praising the series for it in its intricate visuals, cyberpunk aesthetic, and intellectual themes, while criticizing the uneven narrative and its over-reliance on philosophical references. Yep. New Type USA stated that they were excited by the premise of the show, which features a complex drama surrounding the striking, beautiful crime investigator Raywon Mayer, and intricate sci-fi setting, incorporated robots living in a human society, and grotesque array of unique monsters, which New Type USA had a lot to do with for this particular anime, when it's comparing it to 9 Inch Nails or a Lifehouse music video because of how animation looks in Ergo Proxy. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Ergo Proxy. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts on this anime review. When I first watched it, I really enjoyed it. I mean, the combination of 2D animation with some 3D animation in this particular anime, because it feels like it's coming out of a 9 Inch Nails music video or a Lifehouse music video for this particular anime series like Ergo Proxy, I guess. It's been a while since I watched it. Hope to subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook, if you have a Twitter, Facebook account, and all social media. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button on this video. Feel free to leave in the comments in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RonnieK95. Feel free to join my channel. Hit the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified. Keep it otaku for this anime review. Got another one coming up here. Stay tuned for my next anime review. We got a 2018 anime series to cover for tomorrow's anime review on Pop Team Epic. Stay tuned for my next anime review on Pop Team Epic, because you won't want to miss another anime review.